we're on.
Okay, this is the 2014 Dodge Ram 2500. This is a Longhorn edition, which is Dodge's top of the range model. This vehicle, obviously, we've converted it from left-hand drive to right-hand drive. So we're just in testing phase, final testing phase on this vehicle. So there's a few panels that we haven't replaced. However, we actually manufacture all of the components from the surround, the dash top, the dash itself, airbag covers, across to the glove box. We only utilise the original lower glove box, but we have a fully functioning upper glove box. If you open it, you'll see that it's fully. So we make all the insert for that. Yeah, the finish on the vehicle is extremely factory. We also go to the effort of moving the four-wheel drive switch from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. And as you can see, they're handed, which means we have to modify the surround. Because we have to modify the surround, we have to repaint it. So we repaint both pieces to match. There's no modification on the centre console. The centre console will remains original. With regards to the air conditioning has we've put a lot of research and development into air conditioning on these trucks. We've made entire new ducting systems, entire new heater box systems. We've actually increased the airflow dramatically on the rear of the truck and the front of the truck from the factory specifications. All our flute vents up here, they all work little demister vents. Everything operates as it is intended to by the manufacturer. As for our switch controls, these switch controls proved to be a little bit of they were quite difficult because everything on this vehicle is data bus, so it's all latest and greatest in technology, but that certainly makes it more difficult with conversions. When you move this controller from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, all your controls are backwards, your mirrors, and everything just doesn't work as it's intended to work. So we have a electronic board that we've made up, a little programmable logic controller. It's actually a LIN bus controller, that intercepts the signal when you push the button, and it reverses the signal and sends it to the computer, so everything is opposite to what you're actually pressing, which means it operates as it's intended to. We operate a electronic indicator system, and these are a brand new separate one that because these trucks from the US have amber, they don't have amber rear indicators, and so we have to put a whole new indicator system that we use a new programmable logic controller, which fixes up the problem and gives us all the correct flash rates and everything that we have to. All in all, these as well, the Dodge Rams have a big lump in the floor on the right hand side, which on the previous models used to have a catalytic converter under there, which now they've deleted. So we actually cut that section out of the floor. We put a new floor panel in there to remove that hump out of the floor. If it's not removed, it proves to be quite uncomfortable to drive the vehicle via left leg. The air conditioning on these vehicles as well, we've made the evaporator so it's removable through the firewall on the truck, which means if you ever have a failure on an evaporator or a problem, it can be removed or completely replaced in under 30 minutes from start to finish. Previous to that, even with the manufacturer's vehicle, if you had a problem, you'd have to remove the entire dash, you'd have to remove the heater box, you'd have to remove the evaporator, you'd have to then fix it, reassemble it all, and put it all back together, which is a real pain in the neck. With our design, all our big trucks, we have that as a feature on all of our big trucks. Yeah, very nice to drive this vehicle. We use the original steering box on this vehicle. We simply bring it from the left-hand side across to the right-hand side using a bracket system that we've made, and that's proved to be very successful as well. Obviously, we have to modify the panhard rod and reverse the panhard rod, but it's proven to be the best solution for the steering on these trucks. Windscreen wipers, we reverse the windscreen wipers on the trucks, so they operate as they should for a right-hand drive vehicle. We utilise the original wiper arms themselves. We modify them and we fit them back to the vehicle, so that all works very nicely. I put a mirror wedge on the left-hand side mirror. Yeah, that's all of under the bonnet. If we had a chance, I could show you on that. It's got all braided lines, and a lot of effort's gone into this vehicle. Very quieter than the factory vehicle because we put thicker insulation on all of our firewalls inside and outside. And yeah, beautiful truck to drive. It has every feature you could ever imagine that you'd ever want in a luxury vehicle. And this gives you, as a 2500, huge towing capacity with all the creature comforts of a seriously luxury car.
Okay, great.